Where we go one, we go all, everybody. That is the slogan of QAnon, and Trump has responded. Let's see what he's got to say.
During the pandemic, the QAnon movement appears to be gaining a lot of followers. Can you talk about what you think about that and what you have to say to people who are following this movement right now?
Well, I don't know much about the movement other than I understand they like me very much, which I appreciate. But I don't know much about the movement. I have heard that it is gaining in popularity, and from what I've heard, these are people that when they watch the streets of Portland, when they watch what happened in New York City in just the last 6 or 7 months, but this was starting even 4 years ago when I came here, almost 4 years, can you believe it? These are people that don't like seeing what's going on in places like Portland and places like Chicago and New York and other cities and states. And I've heard these are people that love our country and they just don't like seeing it. So I don't know really anything about it other than they do supposedly like me, and they also would like to see problems in these areas, like especially the areas that we're talking about, go away, because there's...
Okay. And then we got part two.
World from this theory is this belief that you are secretly saving the world from this satanic cult of pedophiles and cannibals. Does that sound like something you are behind? Or
Well, I haven't heard that, but is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing? I mean, if I can help save the world from problems, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to put myself out there. And we are, actually. We're saving the world from a radical left philosophy that will destroy this country. And when this country is gone, the rest of the world would follow. The rest of the world would follow.
So I was thinking about doing a Liberty loop for this, but I decided I wanted to be a little bit more serious because goddamn. Okay, so I remember when I first realized that QAnon was real, I was at a bus stop and I heard two people talking about, hey, you ever heard of Q? Yeah, they're connected to Trump. And I was like, because like that was like something I was like, that's an 8chan meme? What the fuck? Right? And I remember last year in 2019, I went to the July 4th Washington, D.C. big like army military parade. And I remember I went to go look at the Trump like thing going on. And the line outside of Trump's speech at the park had probably at least 1,000 people. And I would say at least 25% of them were wearing QAnon shirts. And I remember I interviewed one guy. You can go watch this vlog if you look it up. I interviewed one guy and asked them, like, what he thinks about Q. And he was serious. They were serious. And at that point, I realized, yeah, QAnon is a religion. It is a cult. And there are a lot of Q people that follow me. And they comment on all my things. And they say I'm a Satan baby eater. And it's like, dude, that sounds awesome, first of all. Second of all, I wish. And then third of all, are you okay? And again, Trump has always done these subtle nods to QAnon, and I think it's hilarious that he's out there saying this shit. And again, he's trying to tie it to the radical left Democrats, which, have you looked at that convention? They had Colin Powell on there. They had John Kasich, the radical left Democrats. Dude, those are your Republicans in your party from like 3 years ago. But again, we're living in a bizarro timeline. This is strange. You've got millions and millions of people who think, oh, Trump is good, which is already bizarre enough, right? And then they think, oh, Trump is connected to a global pedophile ring, and he didn't go to Epstein's Island to go rape children. No, 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 no. He didn't go to parties with Epstein because they were friends. No, he was undercover trying to take them down. So when he wished Ghislaine Maxwell, I wish her well. And when Bill Barr tried to kill her, that was fine because they were undercover. This is the thing that the Q people are so weird about. Is it's like when it's Bill Clinton, they're like kind of spot on. Yeah, Bill Clinton's a pedophile and he's a freak and he's a sex trafficker. Right? And that's actually relatively true. But when they look at Trump, they go like, no, he's beautiful. He's amazing. He's a great American patriot. And it's like, this is the thing I've been talking about on my channel a lot, is the red versus blue kind of thing. It's the real war is 99 versus 1. Epstein and the billionaire class have been doing this shit for centuries. Because they can. Because they're rich and they can get away with it. Trump is a billionaire. He's been born and raised in this society, and he participates in this society. Yet, somehow, they've successfully managed to convince people that, oh no, Trump is the one good billionaire that is there to save everyone. What? Again, it's a disaster. This country is off the fucking wall nutso. It's crazy. And again, I don't like. I was gonna do like a little funny skit here, but honestly, I mean, it's kind of scary. You got QAnon people being elected to Congress in Georgia, running for Senate in Colorado. Michael Flynn pledging an oath to QAnon, where we go one, we go all. This shit is real. This is going to be Trump's legacy if he loses the election or if he doesn't or whatever. We're going to be dealing with Q fuckers in like 10 years from now. And that's horrifying. But goddamn, stay safe out there, y'all. Reminder, eat more babies. That shit's good. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one.